got it, yeah, yeah, you got it like that. When you got it like that. When you got it like that.
Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Delivery is free with the Perks Plus membership. And pickup is always free. Make game day and every day easier. Order online with Hy-Vee.
Nothing gonna hold you back when you got it like that.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com. Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, mrsandless.com.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
The van, the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Experience dentistry at Advanced Family Dental in Albert Lea. Dr. Rachel Nolander-Popple and Dr. Tricia Nelson pride themselves on continuous innovation that keeps them at their best so they can provide the care you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is committed to providing an exceptional experience. Your needs are met with a friendly, empathetic, and informative atmosphere. Make an appointment, meet the team, and see examples of their talent online at AFD Dental or Advanced Family Dental on Facebook.
Hey, good afternoon. It is a Saturday soccer, not a doubleheader, but we do have the boys here with Cannon Falls. The girls are in Cannon Falls today, taking on the Bombers as it's senior night here, or senior day here. I'm Jay Paul along with Chad Butzler, and Jonathan Streckert is along today. And how's Jonathan doing?
Doing pretty good today.
Yeah. You have, it's been a while since you worked with us here, but you're always welcome, and we'd love to have you come along next Friday, too, because I need somebody in Worthington to help us out. So you're going to check into that. But how's your senior year going?
Pretty good. So.
Nothing to complain about?
No, just it's school, so.
Yeah. Getting ready. You got any college plans?
Not yet, so.
You get some time yet. Chad Butzler, you and I, a long road trip home, got home late, but it was a long day, but it was well worth it, huh?
Yeah, I don't remember my head hitting my pillow last night.
It was quite the ordeal, but, man, I thought we were going to lose it when they had first and goal, about a minute or so left, and we got out of it, and Shuey caught the long pass from Wackles, and then the 42-yard field goal. You don't hear about those, especially game winners, almost walk-off fashion.
No, and you've emphasized it a lot this year that one of the points we've struggled in is extra points, and not so much the kicking, but the holds and the snaps, and they executed that one just perfect.
Yeah, it would have been good from 50, I think, or even more. It was sailing through the uprights right down the middle. So Isaiah Diaz is the hero at the end of the game, but a lot of different heroes, as that team is 3-0 now for the first time, and probably, I don't know, I can't say because I only go back to the year 2000 with the records and things, but it could be all the way back to the 60s and 70s as state championship team since we've been 3-0 in football.
Yeah, and you can feel the hype here in town, just talking to people around, and they're pretty excited for this ball club. And
next Friday they go to Worthington. That's a very winnable game. We beat them last year, and they are, I think, winless this year, so losing last night they lost to Austin, and at home to Austin last night, so we should be able to go, barring overconfidence. I don't see a problem next week. So 4-0, can you believe it?
That's going to be great going into the challenges we have coming up after that.
Well, you talk to the players, and they are so confident. Some of them tell you they think they're going to go undefeated.
Yeah,
and that's great. I think that's great attitude to have.
Yeah, and I mean, just the fact that they're 3-0 now, maybe possibly 4-0 after next week is enthusiastic, because we were saying we'd be happy with a 4-4 season, and here we go. I think we're more like 6-2, maybe even more than that. I don't know.
Well, we're tied with Waseca in the red division of the Central Conference, and both undefeated. They won in Fairmont 21-14 last night, so that was a big win for them because Fairmont looked pretty tough. It's hard to tell though because it's strength of opponent. And are you at home or whatever? But Fairmont looked pretty good. But then Waseca put the win on them, and so now it's just us and them. Waseca as undefeateds at the top, and those will be the tough games, Fairmont and Waseca for us. But we got them at home.
Yeah, and every team matches up differently, kind of like what you're saying there. New Ulm actually matched us up really well and played a very good game.
They did. Scared the heck out of me.
Yeah, I think the players may have kind of, I don't want to say looked past New Ulm, but maybe thought it would be an easier W than it was.
Maybe that woke them up and gave them what they need. I'm sure Paul Dunn will use all of that psychological stuff on him this week in practice, but should be a good long trip out to Worthington, but hopefully with the W it'll be all worthwhile. Well, we've got introductions coming up here. Is he doing that yet?
Valued partnership with me.
Mike is just talking in the background. We'll get him when he gets the introductions. Let's take a break here before we get to that here on AlbertlyLive.com.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
You can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you. Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Put your business in front of thousands of local fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on AlbertlyLive.com. We create customized ads to best fit the needs of your business. AlbertlyLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every year, and our viewership is growing fast as word gets out about our quality broadcasts. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on AlbertlyLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Experience dentistry at Advanced Family Dental in Albert Lea. Dr. Rachel Nolander-Popple and Dr. Tricia Nelson pride themselves on continuous innovation that keeps them at their best so they can provide the care you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is committed to providing an exceptional experience. Your needs are met with a friendly, empathetic, and informative atmosphere. Make an appointment, meet the team, and see examples of their talent online at AFD Dental or Advanced Family Dental on Facebook.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
And at number 9.
And we got the introductions going on. This is the end of the Cannon Falls introductions. Then the introductions of Albert Lea coming up.
By Dan Schock, assisted by Adam Van Slyke, Michael Wojan, and Michael Wojan.
And the Albert Lea introductions coming up on senior night or day. I keep saying night because that's mostly when we.
And now for your 2025 boys varsity soccer players. In the goal today, wearing jersey number 1 is Ethan Brownlee. At number 13, a sophomore, Ian Vasquez. At number 9, senior Josiah Thorson. At number 16, senior Andy DeBow. Wearing number 12, senior Jonathan Hartman. At number 14, sophomore Titus Hartman. Wearing number 8, freshman Henry Westrom. At number 4, sophomore Eli Skogheim. At number 23, senior Ta Kwa. Wearing number 33 today is senior Jake Woyen. And at number 19, senior Tsa Ta. Albert Lea is coached by Matt Humphrey. Officials for today's game are Steve Ball and Antonio Wagner. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you stand and remove your hats. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who continue to fight for and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country by devoting our attention to the American flag throughout the completion of our national anthem.
Ready to go here at the Gus pitch as we have boys soccer here. 1-6 Albert Lea against 3-2-1 Cannon Falls. Cannon Falls just lost our last game 4-1 to Stewartville, and we lost 4-0 to Stewartville. Take what you want from that. Doesn't always work out that way, that common opponents, but that was our only common opponent. This is a section game, Chad. So kind of interesting to match yourself up against a section team. And
yeah, and I think he said 2 of their games throughout the year are section games, correct?
Fairmont is one. I think we have more than that, but I'd have to look. We're in Section 2A. But this is one, and so when you take on those Big 9 schools, you take what you can get from those. learn from a loss for the most part. But you should be able to match up against your section teams. That's why they put you in there. So hopefully it'll be a close game today. And we had that doubleheader. 3 of the 4 teams didn't score on Thursday, and 2 of them were ours. So that's not good. We got to get some scoring going here.
Yeah, and that's been one of the struggles for this boys' team this year is goal scoring.
I can't believe the girls got shut out by JM, and they shut them out. That's the good news, but it ended in a 0-0 tie. The boys losing, I think it was 9-0, and or 9-0. As we get ready for kickoff here, and Albert coming out. Good to see Jake Wyan back. He had some injury problems early in the season, but he's back on the pitch. And Sata is a new name from me, a senior on the pitch today starting. Number 19, Ethan Brownlee in goal again. He actually got a goal on the year himself as he was replaced against Stewartville or something. I think it was, yeah, and he got the only goal for us late in the game. Other goals scored this year, Henry Westrom has one, and Eli Skogheim as well. As we get going here, and Cannon Falls, the Bombers go right to left. Albert Lee gets a takeaway there early on, as I didn't get Victor on there. He's a starter. Victor Vasquez Andres, the sophomore, number 10. Getting the start. As, what do we have, a penalty right away?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the infraction was, but
a little free kick coming here for the visitors. As they have, we mentioned earlier, 7 seniors and 6 sophomores, a couple of juniors on the team. But Michael Van Slyke here with the kick. Taken away right away by Albert Lee and knocked out of bounds. So throw in here for the Bombers. A young team, they have a lot of sophomores, but that's kind of what we're banking on too, is future success for the boys team here, with the 10th graders and 8th graders being the ones that get most of the attention. So a couple of years from now, they'll be seniors and sophomores and winning a conference title. That's what the hope is. As it goes in deep and out of bounds. Brownlee standing on his head this year, making save after save, but he's quite he doesn't mind going horizontal at all.
no, and just a sophomore.
Yeah,
So that's promising.
Exactly. He's part of that great sophomore class with Ian Vasquez and Seth Scholl and Titus Hartman and Eli Skogheim and Isaiah Palomo is always a name we mention a lot. Victor Vasquez Andres, Andrew Skogheim, Bermudez Estrada, and Sam So, and Cameron Arndt. There's a lot of them on the Tiger squad that will be taking over for sure. I mean, they're already taking over the varsity this year. As those are a lot of names we hear a lot. Here's, in fact, Titus Hartman there, advancing it, and nicely done all the way up to Skogheim, who's got it on this near side. Nice dribbling. Gets it off to teammate Mutu, number 6. Takes it all the way down and out of bounds. Couldn't quite turn the corner there. And their goaltender is number 67, Gunnar Mackey, M-A-K-I.
I know you've mentioned it before, but Cannon Falls co-ops with what other schools? Do you remember?
Yeah, Randolph is one of them.
Randolph, and was it Goodhue or no?
Something like that. I forget the other one. I'd have to look it up again.
Okay.
But a lot of the schools in our section are consolidated in soccer anyway with neighboring towns. And I asked Matt Humphrey about that, but he said, we had 80 guys out for soccer this year.
That's good.
Program-wide, so numbers isn't the problem. And then there's transportation, and you probably have to do some practices at their towns too to make it even, and it's a lot that goes into it.
Absolutely.
But they were happy with their numbers, and they're just going to stay as Albert Lee for now anyway. And back and forth going here, about 3 minutes and change into it. And no real shots on goal. They went wide. Here's one in the middle, in the goal area, but Brownlee scoops it up nicely. His first save of the game. Ethan gives it a boot. Oh, that didn't go very far, but he got some air under it. And Skogheim stops it nicely. Double kicks it ahead to 2, and he's going to try and get something rolling here. He's got a partner to his left, and it gets taken away.
Pretty strong.
Titus.
Pretty strong south to north wind today, too.
Yeah, why? Yeah, he should come in here, though. Sitting in the sunlight, just baking here with the window and the door open. We usually have a nice little crosswind, but it's a different direction today. Yeah, that affects it because that soccer ball doesn't weigh much. Less than a football, I would think. As it goes, ew, just passed. Woo! Hit the replay on that. And we'll take a look at how close that was, actually. Not necessarily right now, but we'll get to it. If it should have gotten it on there because we have it on. So what did you set it for, John?
About 30 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, that'll be on there. As play back in here from the goal kick, a shorter version this time. They're going to try and matriculate the ball down the field, as Hank Stram would say. But it gets in trouble there, and body's hitting the turf.
Dangerous spot for a free kick.
Yeah. Angles. If you got a guy who can angle them in there, it's pretty dangerous, especially high in the corner, far side. But he's just going to try and get it in there for a header, and it didn't work out yet. They got another chance. It goes out of bounds. Goal kick for Ethan. Ethan. Got to get my Eli's and my Ethans all straight. Eli Skogheim, Ethan Brownlee. Ethan Humphrey. Has trouble again getting it out of their defensive corner there, and it goes out to Cannon Falls on the throw-in. The Bombers. And that's kicked out. So, again, I think I'd give it a ride here. This short stuff hasn't been working real well.
And I wonder if they're not doing it because of the wind, but now it looks like they're going to go back to it. So.
Yeah. You get Skogheim here on the near sideline. Moo 2 is out there, and Palomo on the front, forwards up front. I like that Palomo kid. He's going to be good. He's got lots of energy. As it comes out front, here's a chance, and it goes in. 1-0 Albert Lee on the goal from number 6. And that is Moo 2, this freshman. There's 2 freshmen. Hovde's the other one. His first goal of the year, and it's 1-0 Albert Lee. What have we got? 33:57 to go, first half.
Really good-looking touches and passes on that play there. So.
That was very nice, yes. That's what they've been missing. And maybe they've been working on it, and they can find that groove. Skogheim kicks it out there. Nice try at an interception, but that ball was moving. A rarity to have the lead, so let's capitalize on it. Get another one. Deeper kicks out of the goal seemed to work real well. They had a nice play set up. And Cannon Falls fell for it, and we beat them to the spots. Here we go again. 2 has it. And he's got Skogheim, and Palomo got it out in front of him now. Skogheim's to his right. Goes in. Oh, blocked nicely, but still loose before Maki makes the save. Gunner is the goalie for a team named the Bombers. And a whistle stops play. Save apiece for the goaltenders. And right now Brownlee got the lead. 32:46. The clock keeps rolling. What happened there, Chad?
I did not see.
We have some replacements or something? I don't know.
No, there was an infraction.
Oh, a free kick here.
I didn't see exactly what took place.
Header through the zone, and it goes out of bounds. That's using your head. As a Skogheim throw in here. So that didn't take long. It was 6 minutes and 3 seconds in, get our first goal of the game. And another kick. That was a nice angle shot there for Eli, but saved by Gunner.
Yeah, I don't think he quite got as much on as he would have liked. But
mid-pitch, taken away here by, good to see Ian Vasquez, number 13, in play again. Second game in a row. He had some injuries there, missed a game or so. He's a vital cog in the wheel of this 11-man rotation. And the Bombers have not visited our deep zone here for a long time, and they're not going to because Brownlee kicks it out. He's a very active goaltender.
Yes, he is.
He comes way out of the goal. Sometimes you can get burned doing that, but if you got your defensive guys helping you, it can work out. And he's quick at getting back, too. But he's not afraid to jump way out and cause some havoc, as that is knocked the other way nicely. And here's Palomo out in front of everybody but two. And he's going to try and get it to Eli. Too many Bombers in the way there. But there's Titus. Kicked it straight, and Palomo went left, so that was a miscommunication, and it goes out of bounds. They'll goalie kick this one, and we're under 31 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-0 Albert Lea. And we appreciate everybody who tuned in last night. The numbers keep going up to approaching 1,000 views last night, so that's it's a big number for us, and we appreciate people choosing us for their viewing pleasure in the sports. This is our
Sell and number 6, Owen Harmson. For the Tigers, number 7, Andrew Skokheim now playing.
Andrew's in the game. It's our 15th broadcast of the school year already today, and it's a lot of fun. I love the excitement of it all, and we got a good football team this year, and the girls' soccer team has done fairly well, and did not last Thursday, but those days happen, and at least they have a winning record still. And there's a header, a couple of them, and ricochets right to the goaltender Gunner, who gives it a kick. We've seemed to have been able to pick those off at mid-pitch here and stop their attack from getting going. This guy's got a cast on. That's well, I guess you can't use it.
Right.
No big advantage to having a cast on your arm in soccer. Football is another story.
I actually did that my senior year.
I bet you did. You seem to be that kind of guy.
Well, I had a broken hand. I broke my hand and.
But you can use it as a weapon in football.
Well, I had to have 4 inches of foam padding taped on.
Okay.
And yeah, they were very strict about it and watched me very closely. So.
Yeah, you should be watched pretty closely. Here's Cannon Falls attack. Shot is wide. They are a little bit off today. You got wind coming in, I guess, on your microphone or something. That's what I'm hearing. It's not Jonathan. It's not me. I'm not sitting close enough to the window.
It's like a tunnel through here.
Yeah. As Titus gets a hold of that one, and it goes back to defenseman and kicked out nicely there for Takwa. As he gets it again. Kwa advancing to number 3. I got 33 and 3, and 13 I got to keep track of. Giandavi is 3. And he and Skokheim are chasing after it. Palomo's in the middle. And there is Giandavi, Bermudez Estrada, playing D now, trying to steal it away in the corner. He got it. And he passes back to Titus. Takes a shot. It goes over the head, but just underneath. Get a replay of that one. That is close as you're going to get without scoring.
That always amazes me. There's only like maybe a 1.5 foot gap between that football field goal post and the soccer.
And that perfectly fit through there. Yeah. Wow. Could easily be 2 or 3 to nothing by now. Keep the faith, boys. I think they've got talent. I think they just need to learn the passing more than a couple of passes, you know. You got to matriculate the ball around and get the goalie moving left to right. That helps. But they're learning. They're figuring it out. I think Matt's the guy. He's got a good pedigree. As not really a save, but a scoop by the goaltender. Matt on the last conference champion boys soccer team we had. The coach. So he knows what he's talking about, and they should be listening to him, and I hope to see some improvement here this year. So I feel for the seniors. I want them all to have good years, but definitely the youngsters are leading the way here for Albert Lea lately in boys soccer. And it goes through the goal area and out of bounds. And we'll see Ethan or Eli give it a kick here. I don't know how they decide who does it, but they both share that duty. How do you feel? You think you can do it? Maybe each of them has a different specialty to where they're going. As that one over the heads of a couple of guys. Palomo ricocheted off of his side of his head. And the Bombers get it taken away. Eli's right out there, causing trouble. And back to Albert Lee on the throw-in. Let's get another goal, boys. That's Giandavi throwing it in. He's got Palomo out ahead of his guy. Can't control it really good, but moving it around, and save is made. 26 minutes to go. First half, 1-0 Albert Lee. There's a bee's nest or something around here. A hive of some sort.
I've got one flying around in here, too.
As it goes out of bounds, nice body blocking there to allow that to happen, so that would be our throw-in, as I can't get the number over there on that, but that was a nice job for Albert Lee's guy there on the far side. Here come the Bombers, long way to go. Defense getting back. As they kick it through there, Andrew McGeough, or maybe it's McGeough. It's McGeough. McGeough, I'm guessing. McGo. It's not Mr. Magoo, I'm sure. So the guy over there that made that nice move on the blocking out was number 7, Andrew Skokheim. He assured that we had to throw in there by blocking his man off legally off of going for the ball. As Titus brings it up. I haven't seen Jonathan much out there, number 12. Usually those guys are fairly close together. Here's Palomo crossing and a shot. Oh, blocked out front by D. Nice job for Ryler Sell, number 1, and then Gunner jumps on it. He's got a few saves. Brownlee's got just the one. They haven't really attacked too much. Most of their shots are going wide, either right or left. And back the other way comes our man Giandavi. Gets it ahead to Palomo. Isaiah, another one of those sophomore sensations. And in the middle there, nice centering shot there for Giandavi. He's a sophomore too. Back out to the far side. Give it a shot. Oh, saved by Gunner, and number 4 for him. Nice long kick. And Skokheim just is nice a kick. That thing bounced over everybody. Eli's got a good return kick without even letting it bounce. That just stings my ankle thinking about it. You got to know what to kick with. You get your shoe instead of getting it up on your leg everywhere. But I guess that comes with playing the game for so long. Out of bounds, a goal kick here for the bad guys. Gunner of the Bombers. And we got some replacements for the Bombers.
Now on the field for Cannon Falls, number 11, Ryland Berg back in play.
Goes into the corner, near side as Cannon Falls. Well, they just walks that one out of bounds. That was awkward. As he maybe was just trying to stop the momentum. But it'll be a throw in Albert Lee. I see Mutu out there stretching. No, that's number 9.
Back in play for Albert
Josiah
Lee,
Thorson,
number 13,
senior
Ian Vasquez.
Getting stretched out and ready to join the fray here on the pitch as Titus has it. Gets it blocked out of bounds. He'll throw it in. Oh, there's Jonathan right there with him, number 12. 2, that's Giandavi. He gets it into the goal area, but saved by Gunner. He's got a handful of saves. Jonathan backwards heads it. That was fancy, but went the wrong guy. And now on the run towards the corner. It's still advantage Albert Lee as far as number of guys back. And now the younger Skogheim, Andrew, along that far side. It's double teamed over there, and they take it away from him, and back down the pitch it goes. And there's the first action, a kick there for the guy I mentioned who was just in the game, number 9. Senior Josiah Thorson gets deep again into the Cannon Falls defensive area, but everybody too tired to run after it, and it goes out of bounds. You got to pick your spots and grab some air. I don't know if I could do that. I wasn't much of a runner. When I was in football and they made us run in the summer on the two-a-days, that was horrible.
Tiger substitutions, number 4, Eli Skogheim, number 11, Ethan Humphrey, and 23, Takwa, now playing.
All right, the throw in here. Let's get a 2-0 lead, boys, as it goes in the middle, but only Bombers there.
Substitutions for Cannon Falls. We had number 20, Brent Carpenter, and number 21, Daniel Carpenter.
Skogheim got a shot blocked from way out front here, but they keep it possession and gets knocked out there. Throw in Albert Lee. I think it was Cameron Arndt, one of the sophomores, number 19, I thought I saw. There's a shot that goes in, gets deflected. And Titus does some fancy footwork, gets it to Eli. He does his fancy footwork. Look at that dribbling. Goes through a couple of guys and then gets it knocked away. Dribbles out of bounds. A goal kick coming up for the Bombers. Or is that corner kick for us? I always miss who goes off out of bounds. So Albert Lee will get the shot here.
Eli Skogheim with a Tigers corner kick.
Unfortunately, it went all the way through off of a head there, and the save by Gunner, who will boot it the other way now. 19:28 to go. 1-0 Albert Lee. On a nice late summer day. I'm not sick of the 80 degrees just yet. I could use another few weeks of that. Going to go back the other way for Albert Lee here on the throw-in. And out of bounds again. Here we go. We got a couple of guys head of steam. Skogheim. And Gunner gets to it first. I'll check the schedule, see what we've got coming up here in the next week on AlbertLeeLive.com. Tuesday is volleyball and girls soccer. And volleyball will at least be on the Huddle Cam, and if we can work it out, we'll get both of those games on AlbertLeeLive.com. On Tuesday night, the girls, the volleyball team will be taking on Faribault and girls soccer Century here on the Jim Gustafson Field pitch. So that's Tuesday as another shot goes through ball goes through the goal area and out of bounds. Thursday, boys soccer here against Mankato West. And then Friday football out in Worthington. No Saturday game next weekend. And all the talk is about that Tiger football team, and deservedly so. They've come out of the chute really, really firing. A little slower last night, but they could be strength of the team they were playing. And, you can't. It's not easy every week, for sure. They just have to guard against complacency. I'd hate to see them go to Worthington and have something bad happen. Right. They need a W there. That should be a no-brainer. But sometimes you believe the hype and think you don't have to do your job. You got to get back to fundamentals and keep doing those and stay humble. Maybe Maui and Jackie can convince some people to keep the nose to the grindstone. I'd listen to them. There's a breakaway chance as the kick goes right into the hands of the goaltender. That looked like, okay, that's Ethan Humphrey, number 11, the 8th grader. one of the two 8th graders we have on the roster, the other being Christian
Ethan
Perez
Humphrey
Lucas.
with a shot at goal for the Tigers.
Good to see Ethan get a shot there and got a strong leg. As Brownlee comes way out to the 15 to get that out of there. The glider's going by in the distance. Somebody's got some spendy toys and having fun out there. Nothing wrong with that.
Looks like we'll have a water break.
With the heat and humidity, they're going to give them a water break.
From Cannon Falls, just a note, you see some gliders taking.
Let's take a break here. Our first time out there, the minute-long one there, Jonathan, and we'll be back with more action here from the pitch in Albert Lea. 1-0 Albert Lea on AlbertLeaLive.com. When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com. Yeah, and thanks much for the support from all these businesses. Please visit them and do business with them, and thank them for sponsoring these young athletes and non-athletes alike. We're going to have the homecoming coronations coming up in a few weeks, a couple of weeks, and then near the end of the month sometime. It's either the end of September or the early October. I think it's around the October 1st area. But we'll have that for you live streamed. And then the concerts are going to be coming up, 3 each for orchestra, band, and choir. Jonathan, well, you're in a band, right?
Yeah.
1 more year. And is that something you're going to continue on? What do you play?
I play the trombone.
Trombone, all right. You going to go down to New Orleans and become a Dixieland band man? Maybe not.
I don't know. It speaks to me that much, maybe.
Okay. Just giving you ideas, you know. Here's play resuming here, 1-0 Albert Lea. It's 88 degrees, boys, and it feels like 94. That's why the water breaks. So good for them on keep making sure everybody's hydrated. The unbelievable amount of running these guys do. Probably more than cross-country dudes. Don't you think? I think.
Maybe in the total at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's an hour and a half to 2 hours of constant running. Although, yeah, I mean, you can slow down if you're on defense and the ball's on the other end and, catch a few deep breaths. But it goes fast and furious as back to mid-pitch here. Mutu loses control of it, and it goes the other way. Albert Lea getting in the way. Here's Eli to Titus. Oh, look at this. It's a breakaway for Ethan Humphrey again. He gets behind everybody. See if he can angle one in, and it goes through and out on a bounce. Missing to the left there. It's the right idea, though, and the 8th grader will figure it out here soon, hopefully. He's got a couple shots in the game today.
Number 12, Oscar McManus. Right before the water break, we had waiting to go in for Cannon Falls number 10, Isaac Van Slyke. And for the Tigers, number 12 was Jonathan Hartman.
As it gets back to mid-pitch again, and Takwa working on it. Gets it ahead to Jonathan. And Eli going to give it a kick, and that's bending way left and out of bounds. But they're keeping the pressure on. 1-0 Albert Lea lead.
Yeah, I think the boys' games I've done, this is the most pressure I've seen them put on, so that's good to see.
Yeah, and Cannon Falls is 3-2-1. A winning record, so no pushovers.
And a section opponent, so that's good.
A section opponent, yeah. As I said at the beginning, it's really good to measure yourself against your section opponents because those are the ones you're going to have to beat to get to state. And I think so far so good. on this section opponent, who has a much better record than us. I think Matt's got the guys going. And I know there's no quit in these boys. I've done all their home games, and I have not seen 1 ounce of quit in this Tiger game, even if they're down 9-1. Evidenced by that one goal that was scored by Ethan Brownlee with seconds left. Even though it was 9-0, they kept it up, and he came in after being replaced in goal and scored his first goal of the season. And tonight, a first goal for Mutu, and there's another one for Eli Skogheim. His second of the season. Makes it 2-0.
Scoring for Albert Lee, number 4, Eli Skogheim, with 13 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the first half. Brings our score to 2 goals for the Albert Lee Tigers, no goals for Cannon Falls for the Bombers.
And Skogheim takes over the scoring lead on the team. He's got 2. Brownlee, Westrom, and 2 have 1 each.
As he'll go take a break.
Well deserved.
Right.
As coming in for him, well, Mike will tell you, but I think it's Victor Vasquez Andres. Number 10. And he's in action right away. He takes that and picks it off. So can he get to a teammate, though? No. And out of bounds, past defender, Takwa, our senior. Senior day, one of 4 seniors, Takwa, Anthony Castillo-Lazaro, Jake Woyan. I guess we got 5, because Jonathan Hartman, Andy DeBow, and Josiah Thorson. Okay, that's 8. How did we get 8? I thought we only had 4. It's Sata, Jake Woyan, Anthony Castillo-Lazaro, Eklu 2, Takwa, Jonathan Hartman, Andy DeBow, and Josiah Thorson. 8 seniors. Honored here today as it goes on OB and go to the corner for Albert Lee. 12:26 to go. See if they can get it right in the middle of the scoring area and head one in. Love to get a 3-0 lead. That's the dagger. So you don't see a lot of teams come back for 2-0, but 3-0 is almost impossible. It's 3 points if you're playing the other football, but it doesn't help us here. And a goal kick coming up for...
Going into play
Gunner.
now for Cannon Falls are number 2, Eli McGow, and number 3, Luke Fimmon. Also had Ryler Sell, number 1, go in just a couple of minutes ago.
How many replays you got for us, Jonathan?
I got a good few.
A good few? Is that like 9?
Like 6 right now, 6, 7.
Yeah, well, we still got 11:38 left in the half, so you never know as we're putting the pressure on again. Attack, attack, attack. I love it. These guys are playing great today. That's just a little bit wide left for my guy, Mutu. First goal this year, today. First goal of the game. And a 2-0 lead here for the good guys. I hope they can turn it around, get some wins, get some confidence going. They got the Mankato teams coming in, though, after they go to Century
Tigers
Tuesday.
substitutions have been number 5, Christian Perez Lucas, number 20, Isaiah Palomo, and just now, number 21, Isaac Hovde.
So, yeah, we go to Century. I don't know how good they are, but that's Tuesday. And then Mankato West here next Thursday. Mankato East here a week from Tuesday. So, doesn't sound easier. Rochester and Mankato, 3 straight. But you never know. Sometimes they're down as well, and we can capitalize on that. But I think if they can get the confidence going here, maybe get a shutout, that would be huge. As it goes back to Brownlee, I can check quick and see what Century's doing. And the Mankato teams. Every time I look the other way, something happens. By the way, the Albert Lee High School Athletic Hall of Fame banquet is Saturday, October 4th at Wedgwood Cove. 5 o'clock social hour, 6:30 program. Banquet forms are available at the Albert Lee CVB.
Substitutions for the Bombers, number 9, Lucas Regenscheid back in play, as is number 19, Kalen Highland.
Hall of Fame is always fun to revisit some of the great athletes that have gone through here. And some of them are recent past, but some they go back and it's like, wow, I can't believe what they accomplished. There's guys that have been in the, what's that, Vinny Serrato or somebody from the New England Patriots front office. He graduated here. Some famous folks. How about, that goes out of bounds off the kick from Gunner. He bombed that one out of bounds right away. I'm drawing a blank on a name I'm trying to come up with. But there was those teams, the football teams in the late 60s, early 70s were phenomenal. One was undefeated, 9-0. The football section game we won in 2018, you were talking about, we beat Red Wing.
Okay.
And then we got clobbered the next week. But that was our last section football win. And as Gunner makes another save. See where he gets this one. He's got a little bit of a hook.
Shot on goal for Albert Lee's
Yandavi
Jimenez Estrada. Knocked down by the Bombers.
He had a slice
Gunnar
on the
Maki.
first one, and this one goes hooking the other way. So it's an art form. See if we can get that third goal. There's Palomo. He's always active, chasing it to the end line, but it goes out of bounds. What are we talking about? I can't remember, football or something. Oh, Hall of Fame guys, too. Yeah, we've had some phenomenal swimmers, and you name the sport. If you go back far enough, you can find some really phenomenal athletes here for through the years at Albert Lea. All right, here we go. I can check on some of these records as it goes to Brownlee, and he makes the save. It's his second save of the game. He hasn't had too much to do here. Boots that one. That's a little better than Gunner does. A lot better. Look at that thing go. That traveled 50, 60 yards as Cannon Falls ends up with it. And here they come down the near side. Century is 4-1-1, so we'll be playing them Tuesday in Rochester. And then West here next Thursday. And boys soccer is a 3-3 team. So beatable, I would think. Century might be tough. And East. Then we got Mayo and Red Wing, and that's it for regular season for the boys. And East is a 2-3-2, so the Mankato schools are 500 or a little lower.
Tigers.
Some wins out there available.
Tigers substitutions, number 3, John Davi Bermudez Estrada, number 15, Seth Troll now playing. And for the Bombers, number 6, Owen Harmson.
Mutu had a long dribble session there, and he got it across the field to a teammate, Isaac Hovde, the other 8th grader or he's a 9th grader, I guess. He's a freshman. Palomo's got it. Look at him dribble. Nice moves. Gets some separation. Gets it in the middle. Oh, and a little high off the angle there from the foot of, I think it was Mutu, trying to go for his second goal of the game. So a goal kick for Cannon Falls with 5:50 to go here in the first half. Albert Lea up 2-0.
Eli Skogheim returning to play for Albert Lea.
Palomo tries to steal it, but knocks it out there. And Bombers will have a throw in. 5.5 to play. Girls in Cannon Falls this afternoon.
And for the Bombers, number 21, Daniel Carpenter now playing.
And the Tiger girls are 3-2-2 on the season. Had a disappointing tie, scoreless tie with Rochester JM, a team that hasn't won. In fact, they haven't scored. They've scored 1 goal all year in their 6 games. They are 0-5-1. And we couldn't score on them, but the good news is they didn't score on us. So a little mixed bag there, but was expecting a win for sure. And I'm sure they were too, but doesn't always work that way. The other team's trying too, as that goes off Palomo's foot out of bounds. Overall, though, the girls look good. I love their defensive play. They have figured out a rotation to prevent goals. Only 9 goals in 7 games now. Yeah. That's pretty good. 9 allowed in 7 games. Unfortunately, they've only scored 9 in 7 games as well. Led by their young sensation, Haley Austinson, 4 goals. She got a yellow card late in the JM game. I don't know if it's frustration or not, but there was some forearm shivers going on out there. What do you get? You get 5 minutes on the bench for a yellow card?
Correct.
Well,
5 minutes.
What other card? They have a red card, right? Is
Red
that
card is you're done for
ejection,
that game. Yeah. Which 2 yellow cards, I believe, don't quote me, but I believe 2 yellow cards is equivalent to a red card.
That would
in
make
the
sense.
same,
yeah, in the same game. That would make sense.
I'm learning this sport just like you, Jay.
Yeah.
All these sports, neither one of us played, except for football, basketball, and baseball.
I love the fact that you are a former referee and umpire and stuff, different sports, and that you get that perspective from you, and it's helpful because you're a rules guy.
Correct.
You had to be.
Hopefully they haven't changed much because I've been out of it for
Yeah.
a few years. But
No, yeah, sometimes they put some tricks in there, but as they keep advancing it, but trying to get it away there is Takwa. He's had a good day. Called his name a lot as he advances it again up the field, doing his job, stopping them, and then getting it to the teammates who can score with it. And there he is again. The right foot of Takwa. Honored here on Senior Day. 2:30 yet to play here in this half. 2-0 Albert LEA. Things really going well. They've dominated possession of the soccer ball. And again, another chance coming up here as they get in there. Giandavi stolen away there, but some guys showing some fancy footwork with the soccer ball here today. Skogheim is going to throw this one in. He's got Qua right there with him, but he's going to go the long distance down the field, and Jonathan Hartman partially got that one headed, but that was a better one, and then it goes out of bounds. It'll be another Albert LEA throw in.
Back in play for Albert LEA, number 14, Titus Hartman.
That's kicked out by number 1, Ryler Sell. Not really kicked. It was just bounced off his foot. He didn't even have to move.
like that play there, he just threw it off his teammate's back.
Titus kicks it through, and not quite all the way out as it was stopped there by Sell. And he boots it to mid-pitch. Almost. Number 3 got in the way. That's Luke Fimmett, number 3, and back to Ryler Sell. He's a freshman. Seems to get a lot of play and be kind of a leader. Throw in here.
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute.
Daniel Carpenter, the sophomore, number 21. And back to play here. That was a lot of time rolling off the
Substitutions
clock.
just now
good.
for
We're up to
Cannon
nothing.
Falls, number 16, Marcus Nelson, and number 20, Brent Carpenter.
Throw in is knocked out. We're down to 34 seconds left. So, Jonathan, get your replays ready. We'll take a break out of the action here once the clock runs down and be back to look at some of those and talk some more here this halftime. As it goes into the corner, can they get a late goal? There's a centering shot, pass, and oh, it just missed on the right corner. Oof. And there's 10 seconds left as they try and hustle and get it going. That was... that hit the far post and did not cross the line, apparently. Wow, that was fast and furious at the end. And no goals, though, so 2-0 at halftime. Still nice half of soccer for these boys here from Albert Lea. Chad, your impressions, quick?
Yeah, I really like how they've focused more on their attack, scoring some goals. They needed that, I think, for their confidence.
Yeah, and they look good doing it, too. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back. We'll look at some of the highlights, including those 2 goals, coming up here on AlbertLeaLive.com. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT of Albert Lea sells only the highest quality products because we know how important it is to protect your home and your investment. You'll receive expert advice from our experienced team members on everything from styles to energy efficiency ratings. Call 507-320-0575 and get our team working on your next project. Online at gtwindowanddoor.com. Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
You can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you. Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lea Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lea Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on AlbertLeaLive.com. As we return here at halftime, 2-0 Albert Lea boys soccer against Cannon Falls. The Bombers have come in here and bombed out so far. They have only had 2 shots on goal against our Ethan Brownlee, and Rosters got thrown away by the wind there. Brownlee with 2 saves. We've taken, by my count, 8 shots and scored twice. Or 10 shots and scored twice. So with the 8 saves for Gunner, Amaki, and first of all, girls are in Cannon Falls, and Chad, you have news on that?
Yeah, they played at 11 o'clock, so they already finished. Looks like they went into the first intermission, halftime, at 0-0, and then there were 5 goals scored in the second half. 3 for Cannon Falls, 2 for Albert Lea. So unfortunately, they lose 3-2. Scoring goals for the Tigers was Sydney Coker and Evelyn Ravenhorst.
Good to see Evie get back in the scoring column. I know she sat out a game or so for injury purposes, but good to see her back. And, of course, that team, I do like the makeup of that team, especially defensively, but it's good to see they gave it a good fight there in Cannon Falls. That can be a long bus ride, too, up there. What is it, an hour and 15 minutes? Or?
Yeah, about that, I'd say.
Not quite as big as Worthington, but what is Worthington? Is it an hour and a half or 2 hours?
It's an hour and 45 minutes.
Unless you're going 90 on 90.
But it's straight on 90. Like, you think about it, New Ulm last night was a little bit trickier because
there's 3 ways in.
Worthington, you literally just take I-90.
Yeah, if you're not on I-90, you're taking too long to get to Worthington. But all right, Jonathan, you are up. What do you got? Some replays here. Well, what do you got first off?
I've already started playing them. So.
Oh, all right. Well, I was going to do just watch them because I didn't get to see them on the big screen.
All right, we're starting over again.
Yeah, let's get. What do you got? We'll just go 1 through whatever you got. There's 1 in the middle, in the goal area, but Brownlee scoops it up nicely. First save for Brownlee. What's next? Did you rename them? Do you know what they are?
It doesn't say the names on here, so.
Well, you can highlight the words underneath each video and rename them whatever you want. But that one, take a look at, goes through. Two of these are going to be goals. I know that. He gets Gaga. This will be a goal kick for Albert Lee. 2 is out there, and Palomo on the front, forwards up front. I like that. As play continues down that far side. He's got lots of energy. Yes, it comes out front. Could be 2, his first goal. Goes in. There you go. 1-0 Albert Lee on the goal. Well, you were right to take the longer version of these on soccer, maybe, because we got to see that whole trip down the pitch. Mutu with his first goal of the year. Made it 1-0. Takes a shot. It goes over the head. That one was the one that got right between the goalposts of American football and the top of the goal for soccer. Give it a shot. Oh, we'll see. Nice save by Brownlee. Or no, that was Gunner. Jumping to save that one. Another close try for Albert Lee. The first goal for Mutu, and there's another one for his second of the year. First of the game, made it 2-0. A nice angle on that one. What else you got? Anything else?
The last one.
It's his second save of the game. Yeah, scoop and save here. Much to do here. And he'll boot it, but that's the end of that, so that's good. All right, it's 2-0. We have about 3 minutes left, so let's take that second break of halftime here. And so far, so good for the boys in boys soccer here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
GT Window and Door of Albert Lee is the 2025 Albert Lee Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
Experience dentistry at Advanced Family Dental in Albert Lee. Dr. Rachel Nolander-Popple and Dr. Tricia Nelson pride themselves on continuous innovation that keeps them at their best so they can provide the care you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is committed to providing an exceptional experience. Your needs are met with a friendly, empathetic, and informative atmosphere. Make an appointment, meet the team, and see examples of their talent online at AFD Dental or Advanced Family Dental on Facebook.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lee, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lee. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
Hungry? Hy-Vee Market Grill is better than ever with classic favorites and mouth-watering new menu items. We've got breakfast sandwiches worth getting out of bed for, made from scratch omelets. And let's do lunch. Try our delicious sandwiches, fresh salads, and the juiciest burgers around. Whether you dine in, get it to go, or have it delivered, the best breakfast and lunch is at Hy-Vee Market Grill.
Put your business in front of thousands of local fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on AlbertLeeLive.com. We create customized ads to best fit the needs of your business. AlbertLeeLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every year, and our viewership is growing fast as word gets out about our quality broadcasts. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on AlbertLeeLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Wants to function
Or you could call me at 507-402-1600 as well. I'm the sales guy here in Albert Lea, and we can get you all the information you need and join Hy-Vee and Advanced Family Dental and GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, Service Master by Ayat, Mr. Sandless, Troy Thompson Agency, Alpha Orthodontics, who am I missing? All of these great businesses that have been along this year. We can't do it without them, and we'd love to have more and celebrate the youth of Albert Lea. This has been a really good year so far. I mean, we still have a long way to go. We did over 160 games last year on albertlealive.com. They're still archived on the website, too, so if you need to go back and remind yourself. So you look back on a game last year with New Ulm just to kind of see how that went and, leading into last night. So.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that again for Worthington.
It's a good tool to use, but what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, it's hard to believe this is only our second year doing this. And
yeah. We just jam a lot of games into it. We're doing 3 to 5 events a week for the foreseeable future. And, we did 160-plus events and games last year, and they're all archived, and we'll do it again this year. Trying to get like 200. That's my goal.
Yeah, and we're here to stay, so hopefully anybody has any suggestions. I'm open to I'm all about constructive criticism.
That's right, yeah. I know sometimes the camera work isn't up to snuff, but we're trying to train these students in. They get paid to come in and do this for us and help us out and give them some experience they otherwise wouldn't get. So it takes some time, but we're getting there, and I think last couple of weeks all of our touchdowns were on air. That's a step in the right direction. Maybe not all the pass receptions made it on there, but they're learning, and it's a process, but getting better. As again, they switched sides here for the second half, so Albert Lea was going right to left, leading 2-0. Cannon Falls a little more spirited coming out of the half here. They've got some pep in their step. Swing and a miss there though, as Titus and Jonathan Hartman take it out of the danger's way. And Cannon Falls again going in and taking a shot. It goes through, but not an on-goal shot, and then lost out of bounds there. So it'll be a little goal kick here for Ethan. But, last night it was good to see some guys get some football play that you don't always hear. Dylan Gross really had a nice run. And we hope Tegan Tolbers is all right, and no word on what was wrong there. He missed the second half, but Wacholz stepped in and did a fine job. There's a shot and a goal. Is that Titus? Yeah. Titus gets a goal. And his first of the season. Makes it 3-0 Albert Lea. Boy, he just took it right in there. And let's look at it quick, Jonathan. As this is going to be quite fast off the goalie kick. But, last night it had a nice run. Second half, but gets it up the field here and gets past everybody. There's a shot and a goal. Nicely done by Titus. Back to live action. Kickoff here. And with that was 38:50 or so into just a minute and 10 seconds into the second half here. 3-0.
Yeah, and I'd like to see that they didn't come out and just be more defensive with a 2-0 lead. They're staying on the offensive. That's good to see.
They got to work on it, yeah. I would like to see 5-6-0. That'd be great because they got to work on the passing and the scoring and get used to doing it. They got some winnable games coming up too, so. 3-0. Now let's just not. Yeah, I don't like resting on it anyway because you're allowing the other team to have a chance to come back.
Right.
As here they come, the Bombers with a shot goes too high, and Brownlee was all over that one anyway. But a gut check last night in New Ulm for the football team, and they passed with flying colors. First and goal defensively late in the game, about a minute and a half left, and they stopped them. And then had a couple of plays. Then the long pass to Shuey from Wacholz. Nice grab by him. And it led to that 42-yard field goal by Isaiah Diaz to win it with, 5 seconds left. A little nervous on the kickoff return after that. Got by a couple guys, but Teeter got him down, and that's kicked out of bounds by Albert Lee. So throw in here for Cannon Falls. Slows their roll. And I see Jake Wyan back there in the game defensively. The last man back right now for the Tigers. Mid-pitch. Titus playing catch here. They kicked it right out of bounds and deep in their own area. So we'll throw in for the Bombers. Just 3.5 minutes in here to the second half. 3-0 Albert Lee. Girls losing 3-2 in Cannon Falls. As here comes the Tiger attack again. Move 2. And Wyan kicks it ahead and just a little too far for Mr. Skogheim, Eli, and it goes out of bounds. These bees just love my face. So I'm sweating, probably. Sweat bees. I don't know if they're more than that, or they don't seem to be too dangerous anyway. Kicked around and out of bounds again. A throw in for the Bombers. See who else is playing today. As they go back and forth here at mid-pitch. Trading possessions. There was a volleyball tournament in Lakeville that our JV, C team, and varsity were taking part in. Well, maybe not varsity, but that started at 8 this morning, so up in Lakeville. 11 o'clock, the soccer game for the girls, and they fall 3-2. Got the boys here, the JV and the varsity, and that's it for today's affairs. Monday, there's 9A football at 4:30 at Hammer Stadium against New Ulm. JV game at 6 here against New Ulm. And then we'll be back Tuesday with soccer action. Girls versus Century, I believe.
Correct.
7 o'clock. And the boys at Century. And there's other games, too. There's volleyball going on. There's swimming for the girls. They're at... Well, I just lost my page. As got to keep an eye on the action here, too. 3-0, 6 minutes into the second half. And what a nice block by the Bombers. Gets it deeper into El Tiger defensive territory. And Brownlee right there to make the save. He's looking sharp today. 3 or 4 saves. And Skogheim's got an advantage here as he's running down the near side, but it gets knocked away from him and out of bounds.
Seeing some players getting some playing time that you don't normally see today.
Yeah, that can only help get some experience here as Jonathan Hartman will throw it in.
3, John Davi, Bermudez Estrada. Number 11, Ethan Humphrey. And number 20, Isaiah Palomo. For the Bombers, now playing is number 6, Owen Harmson.
Skogheim making a move around and gets it blocked out front. Owen squirts between legs, and it's picked up by our number 15, Seth Scholl. Taken the other way, though, by the Bombers. Race to the ball is won by Albert Lee's Josiah Thorson, and he knocked it out of bounds to slow their roll. And with 32 and a half to go, a throw in for the Bombers with the Tigers up 3-0. 3-0.
Number 25, Same Soul. And number 1 for the Bombers, Ryler Sell.
They throw it in here and see if they can break down the Tiger D. Have not been able to do much today. It's a nice takeaway there. That's Scholl with a steal, and knocks it away. He's a good young player. Knocked away again by another good young player, as Albert Lee's got a bunch of them. That was Jonathan Hartman. Through the goal area, too far. But headed out front and then too high. And a kick from out front there by the Bombers will give a goal kick to the Tigers. Clock rolls at 31.5 to play.
Tigers goal kick by Ethan Brownlee.
Goes out to about the 30. Jonathan to Titus, but a little too far, and they get in the way of it and take it the other way, Bombers. And we have really had minimal chances. That one out front, Jonathan breaks it up, or rather, Brownlee breaks it up. 30-50 to play. You get a penalty kick right out in front here.
Yeah.
Well, and it's going to be Ryler Sell taking the kick. No, it's number 3. Luke Fimin will get the penalty kick here against Brownlee. Oh, he did deflect it into the post.
Ethan Brownlee tips away
big
the penalty
save.
shot.
He's got a handful of saves. Way to go, Ethan. That is almost impossible, I would think, but he got a good beat on that one and jumped in time to get a hand on it. Well, the tricky one in the corner on the other side, he was diving for it, but it hit the post and went out of bounds. 30.5 to play. Still 3-0 Albert Lea. Everything looking good for the Tigers today. Their offense, they've got some really good passing going on, some great dribbling, some really nice shots. Tough defense. I mean, can't ask for much more. Gets by almost everybody there on that goal kick as Palomo digs it out of there. Got Woyan on his right and a couple of guys to his left as they fight for it down deep. Not quite out yet, and then it dribbles out the end line, and they'll get a goal kick the other way. 10 minutes into the second half. Whistles everywhere. And we have an injury. You see anybody on the ground? Oh, yeah, he took a knee. Number 20 is Brent Carpenter for Cannon Falls. He's on a knee there at about the 10. Didn't see that initially. He's got needs some water. They're bringing him some as Jonathan Hartman brings him some water. What a guy. What a guy.
Looks like a gorgeous week for weather this week. It does look like it'll be 66 for the high in Worthington on Friday and 44 for the low. So it could be interesting Friday night. A little cooler than last Friday.
Yeah. They may not lose 20 pounds. And he's got an ice pack on the back of his neck. So good on you, Jonathan Hartman, for bringing that out to him. And he'll go to the locker room, I'm sure, and try and cool down. It's a hot one. Feels like it's in the mid-90s here today, so I'm kind of surprised they don't have it. Well, they'll probably take a water break here midway through. But as soon as he got too wobbly, they should have given everybody else a break, maybe. But they have their own rules, and I'm not running the show. As it goes in close and knocked out of there. Thought it was going to be 4-0 there, and it might still be. No, as Gunner got on the way of Titus's shot there. Titus wanted to get his second goal of the game and the year.
Tigers shot on goal, tipped away by Gunnar Maki.
He is, let's see, Titus Hartman, Eli Skogheim, and Mutu have the goals today. 2 and Hartman, their first of the year. Second for Skogheim. And a 3-0 game, and looking for more. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for the good guys here as William, that just missed him, and goes to Palomo. He's running alongside Ethan Humphrey, and it goes through the goal area, but out of bounds. Sparse crowd is maybe the heat. I mean, a few less than what we normally have at night games.
You can definitely tell that sun's baking. A lot of umbrellas out.
Yeah. Stay hydrated, folks. This is a hot one. For this time of the year, especially. I mean, it's not unusual, but it's not expected to be close to feeling like 90, or maybe we might even hit 90 for a high today. It was 88 last I checked. As that one rolls all the way through. It says 88, feels like 93 on my site. So now Moyen goes out for a little bit.
Substitution for Albert Lee, number 10, Victor Vasquez Andre.
They kick it up that far sideline, and it goes out of bounds past Victor. No, it didn't go out. It rolled on the line, basically, and then finally he kicks it out. They've had a lot of misdirection kicks, like they don't mean to do it, but off the side of their foot a lot today. For the Bombers, I haven't seen that much from Albert Lee. They've looked pretty sharp today. 3-0 lead here as another chance, but it's going to roll out of bounds. They keep the pressure on anyway. Look at them go. It's 26:42 to go. Some more substitutions.
And 2 more Albert Lee substitutions for the Tigers, now playing number 9, Josiah Thorson, and number 23, Takwa.
Especially on a day today, you want to have a rotation quite frequently of players so everybody can get over there and get a drink and rest. Kicked ahead of everybody. Brownlee's been kind of lonely here this half, except for that penalty kick that he stopped. Trying to get it to Palomo, but that was picked off. But still, Albert Lee gets it back, and then that's thwarted. Oh, somebody hits the turf here at the pitch. Westrom. Haven't called his name much today, and he's usually in the middle of scoring chances. And here's a left-footed boot that goes a little bit high, taken there by Andrew Skogheim.
Andrew Skogheim with a shot on goal for the Tigers.
That was a really good touch there by Ethan Humphrey
Bombers
to get him that open shot
number
look.
4, Brecken Baird, and number 21, Daniel Carpenter.
25 minutes left here in the game, the match, as they set up for a goal kick. The Bombers. And they get it ahead. The race is on. And won by the guy with the cast on his left hand. And there's a shot and in. Their first goal scored by Michael Van Slyke. Comes with 24:49 to go in the game. 3-1.
Bombers goal with 24 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the second half. Scoring was number 2, Eli Macau.
Thought it looked like number 7 to me. Jonathan, what did you see? Maybe I was wrong. Number 2, Eli McGowan. I'll go with Mike. He's got the binoculars. I thought it was 7, but
I don't know. We can check the replay maybe at some point.
yeah, we can do it afterwards. After the game, we'll give it a look. It's not always the right angle to see the numbers, but I thought for sure it was number 7. But he says 2. We'll go with that, and it's 3-1. Not over yet with 24:30 to go. If they get another quick goal, then all bets are off. But Albert's got to just keep the pressure on and maybe sneak another one in there. As the gliders go by again. Being towed, a glider plane, and been doing that for days here at the airport nearby. Up ahead, knocked the other way. Nice kick as he was running out of bounds there. I think that was a move 2. As whistle and penalty kick coming up for the Bombers. This is number 7, Michael Van Slyke. He left foot booted it over everybody and out of bounds. Goal kick here for the Tigers. 5 saves for Brownlee. 1 goal allowed. Nice penalty kick block.
Cannon Falls substitutions just went in. Number 3, Luke Fiman back in play. Also number 12, Oscar McManus. Number 14, not on the roster, sorry. And number 16, Marcus Nelson.
Yeah, they do not have a number 14, so not sure who that is, but we have a stoppage here with the clock rolling, though. 22:48 to go. 3-1, Albert Lee boys over Cannon Falls. Bombers just got their first goal of the game a couple minutes ago. Before that, it had been all Tigers in every facet of the game. And now, still that way, but they did, it's hard to get shutouts. 80 minutes of play, it's a long time. That rolls out of bounds. And Cannon Falls throw in. And they promptly kick it out of bounds, so Albert Lee throw in. It's Westrom getting ahead. I think it was Westrom. And now it's way up the pitch and taking their nice grab of it. Going in. I thought about a shot. Didn't quite take it. Is that Anthony Castillo-Lazaro? Looks like a number 2. That's probably number 7 since I think it's 2. Anyway, here's another chance for Westrom. He kicks it out of bounds just to the left. And goal kick for the Bombers. I still today saw people walking around with hoodies. I don't know how you can do that on a 90-degree day. You're going to have some kind of sweat, problem sweating, because you're not sweating. I'd be soaking wet if I had a hoodie on today. Any kind of coat or jacket. Yes, goes out of bounds, and Albert Lee will throw it in here. Our number 7, Andrew Skogheim, gets it in. Double header there. Double header. That's move 2. As we get another breakaway. Here's 2. He turned the wrong way, but he's going to get a whistle. What are you, offsides?
Yeah.
Back the other way for the Bombers with 20:15 to play. 3-1 Albert Lee. Two going to win the race to the ball here. Gets it to Humphrey, or rather Skogheim. And another one. Didn't learn their lesson last time. Free kick here as the Bombers try and close the gap here, but it has been 98% Albert Lea. In the good play category here today is Mutu chasing it down in the corner. He didn't win that race, but Bombers trying to advance it, but Jonathan almost got in the way there. And then somebody hits the dirt, and there will be a penalty kick, a free kick coming up here for the Bombers. Didn't look real intentional, but rules are rules. Dribbling out there, Luke Fimin gives it a kick, and it was blocked right by the face, I think, of our defender out there. That's one of the hazards of being out there. Soccer ball to the face. You see the brand name on your cheek. And Cannon Falls trying to advance up here on the near side. Got something cooking here, but a lot of, it was like 4-on-4, and then they kick it back to try and set something up here with 18-18 to go. 2-goal Tiger advantage. Trying to cross to the middle of the field. Nice dribbling. Just follow him along there. And kicked OB by Albert Lea. Off the foot of Qua.
They're going to take a water break.
Water break time with 17:55 to go. So whatever timeout break is next there, Jonathan, go ahead and play that, and we'll come back for this conclusion. 3-1 Albert Lea here on boys soccer action on albertlealive.com.
Experience dentistry at Advanced Family Dental in Albert Lea. Dr. Rachel Nolander-Popple and Dr. Tricia Nelson pride themselves on continuous innovation that keeps them at their best so they can provide the care you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is committed to providing an exceptional experience. Your needs are met with a friendly, empathetic, and informative atmosphere. Make an appointment, meet the team, and see examples of their talent online at AFD Dental or Advanced Family Dental on Facebook.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, mrsandless.com.
3-1 here with 17:55 to go, and the water break is currently in progress. So up in the booth, keep yourself hydrated too. It's one of those days. It's a hot one here on the pitch and everywhere else for that matter. We've mentioned what we have coming up here for Sports Tuesday. If everything works out right, we'll have both volleyball and girls soccer, but there's still some kinks in the gym and that system meshing with ours. So it might just be another huddle camera day, and hopefully we can set enough time on that, because last week it ended before the match was over. And that's just all in the time setting of it. So we learn as well. But the volleyball team having a tough time today. This year I think they're on 5. I don't think they've won a set yet. They've come close several times, within 3 or 4 points of winning sets, but the matches have not gone their way. And it's a rebuilding year. They're a young team, and I do believe in Megan Kay now. I was going to say Megan Quam, but it's Megan Kay. She got married, and she's a good coach and beloved by her players. Let's take can we get that last break in, the number 3 timeout? They're just coming out on the field. I think we can squeeze a minute in here on albertlealive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Falls able to get one through the goal area there, but it goes out of bounds over everybody, and it'll be a corner kick for them. After the water break here, 3-1, Albert Lea leads, 17:25 to go and counting. As the Bombers set up for this corner kick. Goes right in front. The goal area, it's loose, going between bodies, and finally gets kicked a little bit out of there. And out of bounds again. Throw in for the Bombers with under 17 to play. Skogheim boots that one a mile high. I wouldn't put my head under that. But I guess ball's soft enough, probably doesn't hurt that much. Throw in. Albert Lea headed out of bounds by the Bombers, just kind of advanced up the field for us. So guys are going to have to hustle downfield and try and get a fourth goal here. With the heat, it's easy to say call off the dogs and not exert too much intensity. But I think we got a good rotation in and out of the game, and everybody's getting hydrated, so. We did have the one Cannon Falls player come off with kind of overcome by the heat with put a ice pack on his neck and took him to the locker room. But the Albert Lea team has looked pretty spry all through the game. Like I said, they have that heavy rotation for in and out replacements, and it's a good job by Matt Humphrey and his crew. 15:45 to go. Good job all around by Matt Humphrey and his crew. It's easy to kind of get down on it when you're 1-6, I think they are. We're going to be 2-6. And we have a chance to win. I think we have a chance against those Mankato teams this year because they're both not, unless they've been playing Minneapolis teams, they're not. They're above 500. Sometimes you can steal those and get extra wins. And I like Matt. I think he's got a good system here and quite a pretty young team, I guess. Well, they got seniors coming out of nowhere here. They used to only have like 5 or 6. Now they got 8. So maybe some guys can join the team as you go, or they were injured or away or something. Taken away here by the Tigers, but quickly recovered by the Bombers, and they've got a chance here out on the near side, but that's going to roll out of bounds and go back to Brownlee for a goal kick. Clock continues to roll. 14:40 to go. Yeah, and you were telling me, Chad, yesterday, maybe the best thing that could have happened to the Albert Lea football team was that close call. Kind of a wake-up. Let them know that they are human.
Yeah, and
they're not unbeatable. Well, I don't
Albert
say
Lea
they're not unbeatable,
substitutions now playing. Here are number 15, Seth Scholl, and number 20, Isaiah Palomo.
But I do agree with that.
I was just talking to a teacher here at Albert Lea High School, and he said the boys were telling him in his class that, we're going to blow them away.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, everybody's telling them how great they are, and you start to believe that. It's just natural. And that's why your head coach barks at you and tries to keep you humble, and you should have some leaders on the team that go, hey, that's not a given. We got to go out there trying just as hard.
1 week at a time.
Yep. It was a close call. They could have easily dropped that game, but good fortitude, good play by their defense, facing goal to go to stop them, and then to matriculate it all the way down the field for that 42-yard field goal by Diaz. It was impressive. They grew a lot.
Yeah, and that last possession they had when they marched it down the field there for that final field goal. Was probably one of their better looking possessions all game.
Well, they couldn't get the long passing game working, and they did on that drive. It was, Wackles to Shuey. Nice diving catch on that one and set everything up. Made it possible. Otherwise, we were headed for overtime, and who knows what happens. I don't even remember how did they do that? Did they set it on the 30 or 40 and let you score, or the 20, or what do they do?
I'm not sure nowadays if it's
And then if
changed.
they score, then you got to score, and if you don't, you lose? Something like that?
I'm not sure how high school is doing it now. It's probably changed since I was reffing.
I got a week to read about it. We'll figure it out. Because then it might come into play, and you like to know what happens. Soccer, they just quit at the end. If it's tied, it's tied.
Until you get to sections.
Until you get to sections in
Then
the
it'll
state
have a
tournament, then
shootout,
you got to have a winner. We're down to 12-14 to go. 3-1 Albert Lee. Even though they haven't had as many scoring chances here late, they are playing pretty stellar D for the most part. Could easily be 3-2 if that penalty kick would have gone in, but Brownlee was all over that one.
Yeah, that was a beautiful save.
Think about how much he can grow in the next 2 years. You're going to have a standout goaltender. Already do, but I mean, chances are he's going to get even better.
Yeah, and I liked what I saw from him last year as a freshman. So,
throw in for the Tigers. And a header goes into the side of the net. The Palomo, or I can't. Is that 20? Looks like his hair. That's what I'm going on. As might very well be somebody else. Yeah, it was Palomo. Setting up for this goal kick here and letting time roll off. That's fine with us. Stolen by Palomo.
Substitution
and
number one,
nice save
Ryler
for Gunner.
Sell back in play.
Got 9 saves. Missed 3.
And a shot on goal for Albert Lee's Isaiah Palomo.
That was good work by Isaiah. Maybe take a little more time, take an extra step or two, and then fake him out and hit it in the corner. But he's a better player than I am, so it's easy for me to tell him what he did wrong. He knows more about it than I do. It's the Hartman brothers here. One to the other, and Jonathan advances it up to the 20. And Palomo's got this one. He's getting ahead of people. Dribbles to the corner, and then another save by Gunner. He's into double-figure saves now. With 10 minutes to play. That dribbles off. They've done that a lot, losing it out of bounds. It's not good discipline. They've kicked it sideways so many times today. They've lost it out of bounds on easy plays. Maybe it's the heat. But they don't look like a 3-2-1 team.
11, Ethan Humphrey back in play.
And that only helps us. Here comes Palomo again. He's going to get it right one of these times as he gets in there and it's knocked out of bounds off his foot. And it'll be, I think, a corner kick for us. But I've been wrong before.
I just noticed they're only running 2 referees today instead of the normal 3. One side judge and
I wonder if I thought I saw 3. Maybe one got overcome and had to go sit down. Westrom kicks one in from the corner, and
Henry Westrom with a corner kick for Albert Lee, number 8.
Still working on possession here for the Tigers with 9 minutes to play. That one misses barely, and
couldn't quite get his foot on top of the ball.
I say they've had a chance to really have this be a blowout. They've had some close calls, but I'll take a win. A W is a W. 3-1 right now, and it's really good game played. Congratulations to Matt and the gang. They got some winnable games coming up this week, like we said. Century Tuesday on the road, and then home here Thursday against West, Mankato West. And a week from this coming Tuesday, Mankato East comes to town. Running out of games. Section will be here before you know it. We'll be playing basketball and hockey and wrestling and stuff before you know it. as it gets advanced again. In the way, though, defensively was the Tigers. Eight minutes and counting to play here. And Jonathan Hartman trying to get it out of the zone, but they take it away. The shot goes way wide. But Brownlee right there. Wrestles it down to the ground. Take your time, Mr. Brownlee.
Ethan Brownlee dropping on the ball for the Tigers.
I don't know. I would imagine they have like a time limit on how long you can hold it in goal, but I'd be holding it as long as I could. Try to kill all the clock you can. And on throw-ins and stuff. Don't be in any hurry, Albert Lee. Goes to the head there and a little too far for our guy Ethan Humphrey. Deep into the Tiger defensive zone here. They'll cross pitch it to Westrom. Oop, he got it taken away. And that's a bending shot out of bounds. And a player for Cannon Falls flat on his stomach. He's holding the back of his head. And they're calling for somebody to come out and look at him.
Back in play
he's
for
gonna get up
the
on his own right now.
Tigers, number 4, Eli Skokheim, and number 16, Andy DeBow.
Substitutions coming in. 6:43, the clock stops. Pushing and shoving and heading, and 6.5 to play with a 3-1 lead here for Albert Lee. Cannon Falls possessing, but stolen away. Ooh, it's going to be a penalty.
Might see a card on. I guess not. They're just.
Yes, I think Jonathan hit the deck there. Or maybe it was Titus. Yeah, it was Titus, and he's going to give it a kick here. Over to teammate Andy DeBow and number 16, and then it gets knocked out of bounds again. So throw in Albert Lee with 6 minutes to play. Games like this remind me of, or days like this remind me of sitting outside when you have to sit
Tigers,
outside for
number
like
6,
softball.
And for the Bombers, number 9, Lucas Rakenscheid.
If you don't bring sunscreen, you're getting burned because you got to sit there and do the broadcast. Jonathan and I did a lot of those softball games. But here we're a little protected. Feels good when the breeze kicks in. Thanks to Chad for coming in. You were not scheduled to be here, but we had a Mint couldn't make it to do the camera, so you stepped in, and we thank you for that. Made our jobs easier. Good job, too, on the camera.
Well, it's mediocre. I could do better. You know, a lot of people say, oh, how hard can it be just to operate a camera? It's not as easy as you think.
Yeah, it's...
Especially when they're sending it downfield a lot.
And my daughters did do some of the football games. That's a shot goes over the top of the Cannon Falls goal. Really haven't watched a lot of football in their lives.
Right, that
so
makes it even harder
when
for
there's
them.
a fake handoff, they get fooled a lot.
Right.
And then they figure it out, and they do get the touchdown on screen, but sometimes the catch isn't there necessarily. But they're learning, and that's all we can do is try and improve. And if you're a parent out there and you think you got what it takes, you're more than welcome to come on up and help us out. You can volunteer your time, and we'll put you to work. In fact, Molly Scholl has offered some of her services. Once we get to, like, girls basketball and maybe some track and field, I know she coaches that, but she could help us out. She's got some expertise on those. She was a student, an athlete here, and a coach, so you got no problem with that. Yes, but she's now, her son plays soccer here, so she likes to watch him. We don't blame her for that at all. So not able to help us out too much on the volleyball games, but like I said, once we get to girls basketball, we'll probably put her to work. And the girls basketball team looks like they're a rebuilding year too. It's hard to say because once they start winning, they weren't doing so well the early part of last year, but then they went on a winning streak. Both boys and girls basketball teams had short winning streaks, but signs of life. That was good. And I think Harrison Cates is excited about the boys' year coming up. He's got that talented junior-senior group from other sports that he says will translate, so he's excited to get going on the basketball season. Brownlee dives for it, and 3 minutes remain.
Both boys and girls hockey should have successful seasons this year, I believe.
Well, you're losing Mika Sykos off the girls' team and some other Shelby Evans, and there's some big names they lost at graduation. But we'll see. They have some talented younger folks, too.
With the Goskinsons.
But it's always tough because you get the Northfields and there's Owatanas and Rochester team. There's some tough squads out there, man, But, yeah, the boys should be back and pretty sturdy. And going through the goal area with the whistle flying. 2:16 to go as they stop the clock here.
We're going to see another penalty kick. It's very rare to see 2 penalty kicks in one game.
Even rarer to see him stop them both. Let's do it.
That's true.
Ethan.
You give us the time again, please.
That was spectacular, his save on that other one. Let's see if he can do it again here and keep it at 2-goal lead. 2:20 to go. They're going to adjust the clock a little bit, but free kick here. I didn't get the number. Is that number 3 again? Luke Fiman? He did the last one.
I believe it's number 2.
Eli Magoo. Oh, he got it in. He froze Brownlee and cuts it to a 1-goal lead.
Penalty shot is good for Cannon Falls.
2:20 to play, clinging to the 1-goal lead here. Yeah, it was Eli who kicked the last one, too. I got the number wrong. I thought it was 7 last time, and then I thought it was 3 this time. I gotta get my eyes checked. Magoo. I'm really kicking it off here, but only up 3-2.
Titus Hartman, number 14, back in play for Albert Lea.
Can they last the last 2 minutes here with this 1-goal cushion? And here comes Palomo getting a break and ahead of everybody. He scores! His first goal of the season, and he's been close for a long time. Sophomore Isaiah Palomo makes it 4-2.
Scoring for Albert Lea, number 20, Isaiah Palomo.
2:04 to go, so 16 seconds after they made it a 1-goal game, he pushes it back to 2. He's one of my favorite players. He's always hustling out there. Good to see him get his first goal of the year. And again, just a sophomore. I got a feeling we're going to be pretty good here in the next year or two. As the
Titus
give it to
Hartman
him
back
again.
in play, number 14 for the Tigers, and number 13, Andrew McCowell for Cannon Falls.
Passed it ahead to his teammate Ethan Humphrey there, but it got taken away. 1:38 to play. 4-2 Albert Lea. It's good to see that rebound like that from getting it cut to 3-2, and they didn't waste any time. 16 seconds, and they scored to answer back. That one goes through and out of bounds with 1:22 and counting. And a goal kick here for Tigers taking their time, obviously, with 1:10 as he sets it down. And that was Titus giving it a
1
ride
minute
there.
remaining in the second half. 1 minute.
And all but done here with 2-goal lead. It's going to be tough for Cannon Falls, but they fought back. Made it tough. We had some unfortunate penalties there. Like you said, kind of rare to see 2 penalty kicks in a game. And there's a shot that goes way high. And so we ought to be able to waste most of the last 34 seconds here before we get the goal kick. Skogheim comes in to do it, replacing Titus Hartman. Big win here for Albert Lea. They needed it for a boost of confidence. 2-6 on the year. And again, traveling to Century on Tuesday. So we wish them good luck. That's a 500 team they're playing, so maybe they can steal a road win. If they play like they did today, they got a shot in most of the games they're going to play coming up here. As time runs out, and we'll take the Service Master by Ayat cleanup break and go through the rest of our replays and tell you who scored what. Coming up here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Ayat and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Ayat gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
Put your business in front of thousands of local fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on AlbertLeaLive.com. We create customized ads to best fit the needs of your business. AlbertLeaLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every year, and our viewership is growing fast as word gets out about our quality broadcasts. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on AlbertLeaLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
So we're back here in a 4-2 victory for the boys soccer team. They looked real good today and impressive, taking 3-0 lead at one time, but 2 penalties and 2 penalty kicks. They made one, did Cannon Falls, to get a little closer, but Palomo scored his first goal. He got the fourth one. Also first goals of the year for Moo 2 and Titus Hartman. And Eli Skogheim scored his second goal of the season. As we got the 4 and gave up those 2. So good job for Brownlee as well. He had less than 10 saves on the day. I stopped keeping track here after the second half got going because he wasn't really getting any work at all for a large chunk of time. Jonathan, you are my producer, and you got some replays. What do we got for the second half?
So to begin with, I got a goal.
Oh, yeah, this one I got out in front of everybody. Titus. His first of the season. Yeah. I made it get 3-0.
Got a save.
We're right there to make the save. He's looking sharp today.
Got a steal coming up.
I guess they got the air on over there, but have not been able to do much today. It's a nice takeaway there. That's Scholl with...
Got the penalty save.
Okay. This is their first penalty shot, and Brownlee got a piece of that one.
Into the post.
Nicely done for him, and then what else?
Got a save from the Bombers.
It'd still be, no, as Gunner got in the way of Titus.
He couldn't quite wrap that up. It took a while.
Titus wanted to get his second goal of the game and the year.
Went a shot too high again.
Or nothing there,
the
so it might still be, no, as Gunner
that same
got in
one?
the way of Titus' shot there. There's a left-footed boot that goes a little bit high, taken there by...
That one went the goal, so... Got the Bombers goal.
Okay.
Bombers?
Well, he's taking down the camera, so...
He's going to turn it off.
The race is on. So we'll wrap it up here as they got the 4-2 win, and they will go to Century on Tuesday. We'll have girls soccer on Tuesday.
Their
There's
first
that third
goal
one.
scored by Michael Van Slyke.
Or that was their first one.
Play the last other Albert Lea goal.
All getting a break and ahead of everybody. He scores!
That was the first goal for Isaiah Palomo of the season to make it 4-2 and the victory. So again, they go to Century on Tuesday. The girls will be here. We'll have that game. And then maybe some volleyball as well, either on Huddle Cam or our cam. But we'll wrap it up from here. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks to Mr. Butzler. And thanks to you for listening in and all of our great sponsors who make it possible for us to be here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Iott's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Iott today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lee Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lee Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on AlbertLeeLive.com.